the day here as well. So this is your beginning and ending point. We do what we call a buddy rally, meaning that you will not be alone on the course at any time. You're going to be paired with another car. And cars are timed at a minute and a half. Teams are a minute and a half apart from each other. So our first car to leave will be my brother Keith, and he is in the yellow or green, depending on what.
We got our boy Marcus here doing some pre-race prep, pre-rally prep. You got a plan here, brother?
I don't know about a plan. You always have a plan until someone hits you in the face.
That's true. I'm getting the car warmed up here. Oil temps are looking good. We've been sitting for a while. We got here a little early because I'm a dummy. Yeah, should be. Oh, I'm blocking the camera. Should be a good day. Looking forward to it. We are up next, so stay tuned. And we're off, folks. Rally 2022 begins. Please put your seatbelt on, Marcus. I don't want to listen to that all day. This guy, this freaking seatbelt wearage. Oh, shit. Sorry, con man. Send it up.
Your trip meter is set.
Trip meter is at 0. So the objective today is to go 5 miles an hour over the speed limit. That's the base time. Last year it was the speed limit, but people complained it was too slow. I think it's 35 here. I'm probably going too fast. It's only 30 here, shoot. Okay. So we'll go like, we want to go a little bit over the 5 miles an hour over because you're inevitably stopping and turning and accelerating.
It's 40 here.
Now it's 40?
Yeah.
Okay. It was 30 right there. Okay.
That was like the smallest subsection.
Basically what we have is paperwork with instructions, and it's up to you as your team to figure out how you want to. It's only 30 here. I'm going way too fast.
Oh, I guess Waze is wrong then. Yeah. So we gotta be. So here's what I want you to do, Jake. Here's your job. Is call out speed limit signs as you see them, and when you see them, tell me your trip mileage markers. Literally, just say 30 miles an hour, 8.6 miles.
Yeah.
And that was the initial intent anyway. So this whole trip so far been at 30, even though Waze. So I hope Vic is calculating off of Waze, because Waze is like incorrect. It's saying it's 55 now. That's the thing.
Okay. It is now. Yep. So now we need to go 60. So I'm gonna put it right at 60. So it's cruise on.
Yeah. What mile are you at? You have to announce your miles.
1.2. 61. My goal, Connor, is to go about 6 or 7 over, because that'll actually probably net us around the 5 miles an hour over, just because of the starts and stops and stuff like that. And then Marcus is doing the time on his end. Yeah, for sure, because I was going a little too fast back there, so figure it out.
We're at 52, which is 53.
We're only 51, so we're a little ahead of schedule. Right?
No, we're not. We're at 52.
Oh, okay, yeah, we just we're a little under speed now, obviously.
Tell me your
13.5.
13.5. Yes.
24.7, 45.
45. Approximately on time, maybe a bit behind, maybe like a minute behind. If that, I'm trying to guesstimate what
I know the
speed limits are going to be.
Alright, well, I'll try to get around this guy. I think that's a comp. Shit, no, it's going to have the 40 zone. Yeah, no. The morning matters, because, like, that adds on to how far you are from the total.
Right.
So, like, your morning result isn't.
Sure.
You can't make up for the morning, is what I'm saying.
You can make up a little bit of time.
help us to see if our math is right.
Right. But I thought it was like you can make that time up now. It's a combine.
Alright, quick update. We think we got our times down. We had to make a couple passes over there, but we're about a mile away, and we'll find out. Luckily, our group stayed together.
That car says we averaged 660 through that, so we should be alright.
According to Marcus, we are right on time, and right now we're losing a little tiny bit because it's a 40, but it is what it is. Is it left or right hand turn into this place?
It's gonna be right.
Yeah, right here. Where is he? Alright, everyone, so we are leaving lunch, going to get ice cream, which, if you don't know much about upstate New York, it's difficult to get ice cream in late September up here. It gets pretty cold. If you look closely, the leaves are changing. But we had a good first time. We won't find out until we depart for the second 100 miles here. It's about 100 in the start, 100 at the end. So this is a little untimed 35 miles to get ice creams. Anyway, what are you thinking, Marcus? What do you got?
I'm calibrating.
You're calibrating
for your car.
Yeah.
Calibrating Jake's odometer, trip meter, to what we're actually getting in terms of mileage.
My car is basically a perpetual slight rollback. So I'm basically breaking the law every time I drive my car. It's about a mile and a half per 100 miles off. So basically this car is shot. I mean, it's got way more miles on it than what it shows. Basically, we should probably just like throw it away.
It'd be unethical for you to sell it.
At this point, I have to keep it. It'd be unethical for me to sell it. So it is what it is.
You know what's funny? I cracked the screen on my MT doing some hooligan shit. Yeah. And if you replace the screen, it replaces your odometer.
Yeah.
So what I had to do, because I'm not an unethical person, I didn't want to shave 5,000 miles off my bike, is I replaced like the LCD without like the internal computer being replaced. Right. But that meant that I had to order the entire, you can only order the assembly as one, it's one Yamaha part number, and then I had to disassemble a brand new leak tested watertight assembly to replace the computer with the old computer so that it would have the right.
You can't reprogram it with the dealer?
Well, the dealer might be able to, but I'm not. I don't even think they can. I think that's like it's locked. It's
they can on
encrypted to maybe, I don't know. I personally wasn't going to take it to the dealer. I was like, I'll just order the part on Revzilla, and then there's a guy online that had a tutorial on how to do it, and I was like, fine, I'll do it.
Interesting.
I do like this auto dimming mirror. I didn't think that was like this year model would have that.
This is a classy.
Like, I didn't think that year model would have the dimming mirror. Like I said, my uncle's got the M3 of like similar year, and it doesn't have that feature.
What year is the M3?
2010.
Oh, there's
2009. But I mean, so this is a couple of years newer, but
this is the best GM had to offer.
But they didn't, like, from 2008 when that E90 came out to like 2013 when they stopped. I think there was one facelift on it, but I don't think the interior changed much at all.
Well, I'm just trolling you. Keep in mind though, this is actually the facelift interior for these cars.
Oh, it is.
In 2013, they redid the interior.
I don't think they facelifted. So the first year on the E90s, they had an old like iDrive system, and then they replaced it on the second year with a slightly more advanced, and then I think for the remainder of the production there was no interior changes. It was only headlight, the LCIs they call them, or the headlight and taillight upgrades to like LED whatever nonsense.
Okay. Well, here, this will blow your mind then. My 05 Silverado's got an auto dimming.
What?
Yeah. Dude, power fold mirrors, 4-way adjustable lumbar, obviously the rest of the seat adjustments. They had a ton of features back then. I broke the regular side markers the other day, putting my toe hook on. rear ones as well. I got them in last night. I didn't want to mess around with putting the rear ones in. It takes longer.
Makes sense. I was just curious because it's usually a random thing to change.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't have gotten done if it wasn't for me being a dummy. And I was thinking about just buying a stock one, but I was like, yeah, the smoke would probably look nicer.
His taillights look smoked, almost.
They are like, they're not, but they almost kind of have that vibe. Oh, he's got me.
That fucking car, fucking
Quick, dude. Quick.
You got aero on you too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's got another 30 or 40 horse, less weight, and more gears. I mean, and it's an auto. Like, every single thing is advantageous.
He doesn't even have to sweat anything.
Yeah.
There's no spinning anything.
Right. That's awesome, dude. They'll end up passing us. No. Nah, you're good, dude. I probably wouldn't have done it either. Probably could've made it. Not worth it.
Probably could be, yeah. Depends how nice
close,
this big
too
horn
close,
was.
too
Would be.
close.
Depends how generous this big. If this big horn steps on the gas, you're in
No, I'm
trouble.
not putting anybody in danger. It's not worth it. Not worth it, man.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't even close to what the car can do. I just
No,
more was like,
I'm saying
Yeah.
the crazy thing about that is Connor was holding you up a bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was nothing. I was more just because it was blind, not because I thought the car couldn't handle it. You know what I mean?
No, you're good. I think these are part of our group, right? That SI. Is that SI in our group? I think from here on, you're too tight now.
What do you have to say? Midway through, heading to ice cream. It's on you.
You better get a signed consent form from me.
I'm not getting signed anything. This is you being on the camera is consent for you being on the camera. And Connor is really, he's enjoying his 15 minutes of fame. There's a lot of people that are going to be watching this. Just saying.
It's supposed to be
Yeah, I'm trying to do the same thing. I've been here for 10 years. It still has 0 miles on it. I can say I just leave the engine's not there. That's not going to be a good issue.
Felix's competition bomb back.
minute ahead, so I guess we're gonna go right at the speed limit to try to bleed some time off.
Give me a odometer update for him.
Give me your odometer too.
68.4.
68.4.
Okay. So he's reading over trip as well. It's fine.
I'll slow right down.
Still in a 30 zone?
Yeah, I'm going 29 right now. Where are you at?
Give me
Yeah, 67.1. Oh, we're like close, right?
yeah, you're still like a minute under.
So should I pull over?
I would.
Where's we gotta bleed a little bit of time, Connor.
Roger.
You still got a little bit. You got to cross this bridge.
Yeah, but let's let that truck go by, and then I'll get in behind him. That'll bleed some time.
Give me. Are you 67.2 still?
Yep.
50 seconds still under.
We're still 50 seconds under, so I'm gonna go nice and slow. How far is he past the bridge?
Not that far.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna pull over again and let those two cars by past the bridge, Connor. Should I pull over again? Let those two cars by? What do you think? He's like right here, right? Should I pull over right here?
No, yeah, you can pull over.
Yeah, let's do that.
Speedo update.
67.5. I'm gonna go after these two cars, okay?
You're like still 40 seconds ahead. Just bleed a little bit more.
We're still 40 seconds ahead, so I'm gonna keep going nice and slow.
Yeah, we're clear behind this, so we can just kind of really slow on.
Yeah, that's my plan. I don't know where exactly this freaking house is.
Should be. Still got a little bit of time. Still got like another mile.
Okay, so how fast should I go, you think?
I think speed limit at this point.
Speed limit at this point?
Yeah.
Probably do another time check?
Yeah.
67.7, it just flipped.
You're on time. You're
Okay.
on time. You're 13
We're
seconds.
on time, so I'm gonna get back to 35. It's right there? Right there?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. You're at 67.8 yet?
Yep.
This has got to be dead on. We're 2 seconds under.
Hell yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Cool video, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna be famous someday, okay? And you're not.
I'm sure I fit. Can I sit on your lap?
In my lap, come on. There's zero legroom in there. There you go.
About as many people as you can. Under its own power.
Hey, no problem. He's just driving through the field.